Chris Lynch, breaking news with Airpark Canterbury. Trusted parking, backing trusted news.
Joining me now is Smith City owner Colin Neal. Hey Colin, thanks for your time on what is pretty tough conditions out there. First of all, the news that's just in that suggests the Hornby Smith City is not renewing its lease. Is that the case?
Yes, that's correct.
Colin, what's going on? Is it just tough market conditions, or why have you decided not to renew that lease?
It's very tough market conditions. People are just not spending in big box retail. Our footfall's very low, and it's just the market that nobody just has any money at the moment. It has been like that for the last 3 to 6 months.
And you've noticed a dramatic decrease in the numbers of spending across the department stores across New Zealand? Absolutely.
Every store in our and of our opposition has been dramatically reduced in spending. And it could be in the 40 to 45% market.
What do we put this down to, Colin? Why are people not buying as much as they used to?
I made a comment to the other reporter the other day. I come from the transport industry, and you don't need a TV. So when I was in the transport industry, carting refrigerated frozen goods, it was very recession-proof, and discretionary spending on whiteware, TVs and furniture, people just holding their money.
Can you just confirm for me the number of Smith stores that have closed this year or, of course, not renewed the leases across New Zealand?
That's five stores.
And how are trading conditions going with, I know that you decided to pull out of the flagship Colombo Street store and move into the Colombo. How's the trading conditions there? Have they improved? Have they worsened? Is it business as usual?
It's business as usual. It's slightly up because we had 4 stores in Christchurch and we're now down to 3. We just do not require 4 stores in Christchurch, and the view was with Hornby. It was a new store and had an opportunity to get out of the lease expired. So we're just going to go down to 2 and give a better experience in the stores.
Okay, so you got the store in Colombo. Where's the other one?
Northwood.
That's right. I mean,
our footprint is just too big for the current retail market, and also retail. It's changed. You've got internet, and we don't need the big footprint of 6,500 squares. That's what the flagship store was. We need 2,500, 3,000.
Colin, you essentially rescued the Smith City brand, I think, in 2020, didn't you?
5 years ago. And obviously, Chris, when I did purchase Smith City, we had leases lined up for 5 years. So this is where it's all happening. And I spoke to Amy and another reporter. 5 years ago, I bought it, and this is when the right of renewal of the leases, a lot of landlords gave you 5 years or 3 years, and this is why they're all coming to end of the lease. End of the lease, no right of renewal. You've got a right of renewal, or you choose not to.
Yeah. When did you make the decision that you weren't going to, say, renew the lease with the likes of the Hornby store?
That's a hard one, Chris. It's just been highlighted from probably last year. We were just looking at what our future was and how it was going to improve. To be fair, Chris, I thought the market was going to improve February, March of this year, and I don't see any improvement for another year.
Yeah, I mean, you're right about that. I mean, there was the school of thought that conditions, or at least economic trading conditions in this country, were going to improve, but they certainly haven't. Do you have any comment on why you think that's the case? I mean, it was supposed to be we're all supposed to be hanging out for 2025, weren't we? It was supposed to be the poster boy of the economic drive.
You're absolutely correct. And, if you sat back October last year, that's why we closed the flagship store. We merged into 3, did some expansion, thinking February, March of 2025 was going to get into a groove, and away we go. Then November came, and there was no signs whatsoever that the economy was going to get any better. So you come to the new year and go, okay, what's on the list? Right of renewals, and what's the end of leases? So you make decisions, don't you? It's commercial.
Yeah. How many staff are affected by this, Colin, in the Hornby branch?
There was six by memory.
For you personally, how do you feel about a day like today when, you know, not just your store, but the likes of Kitchen Things as well, a well-known New Zealand brand, is, you know, I mean, obviously, by the sounds of it, their situation's worse. I mean, they've completely closed it, and in some, at least we've still got 2 Smith City stores left here. But what does a day like today mean for you?
Chris, that's a very good question. As you know, I like to rescue businesses, and if you put a few of them on the table in 2020, I feel sad. A lot of people, it's a family business, done a lot of hard work, and it's very sad to see, that one in particular go, but there's others going. There's hospitality, there's cafes closing, all these people put hard-earned money into it, and it's gone.
Well, Colin, look, I really appreciate you speaking to me at short notice today, and I wish you and the staff well. Do you have any thoughts on whether or not the likes of your 2 remaining stores will survive this year and once their leases finish?
They've got long leases, so it's business as usual today. Chris, I can't comment on our future. It's week to week, month to month. I mean, all I wish is a better economy and people start spending. That would be a positive, but I see no signs for another year to 12 to 14 months. I mean, everybody says OCR and all this comes down. It's quite a lot of noise in my ears. People want fixed mortgages. It doesn't make effect today. We need things that make effect immediately. That's what's going to get it. I don't know. I know some ideas, but we need this economy to start ASAP. Otherwise, there's going to be more carnage.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Smith City owner Colin Neal, I'm appreciative of your time today.
Thank you, Chris. Cheers.